Alright. So, let's go find the Master.
You who have demonstrated power and wisdom to my followers, look upon the Master of the Order of Revan.
Are you too afraid to show your face?
The time for subterfuge is over. Know me for who I am.
So, the Puppet Master is revealed.
I apologize for the deception, and for not meeting you sooner. But you must know how badly the Dark Council wants me dead. My agents tell me that you met with a Sith named Sandor, a man who seeks to destroy the Revanites. End his threat. Go to Sandor and tell him that you met the Revanite leader. Tell him that the leader is his own master, Darth Charnas. Sandor must never suspect your true allegiance. You must walk the path of Revan on your own. The path to power. The path neither Jedi nor Sith. May the Force be with you. May it make you strong.
They kind of remind me of the Imperial Knights from the books.
Kind of, yeah. But my one major downside of this is this never comes to anything. No matter what path you choose, you never it never comes to anything. You'll never get. Yeah, it's annoying.
Are we going to the Sith Sanctum or the Wall?
The Wall. We have to return to Sandor, and there is a flashpoint there we want to do.
The Master of the Lightsaber returns. He must have taken great willpower to leave the Revanite cultists alive long enough to investigate them. Tell me now, did you find what we need? Did you see the face of the leader?
She's a Sith Lord, dark-skinned with black hair and tattoos.
I know her. I know her, yes! Tari Darkspanner. My master knows her. We will use her. The Dark Council will strip her of her power, her mind, and her life.
Whatever you can do to her and her people, it isn't enough.
Likely true.
Man, you really
but I'm
fucked them
sure
over.
the punishment will suffice. I promised you a reward in the name of Darth Charnas, so you shall have it. You have served the Empire well. Thanks to you, we have the means to obliterate this society of heretics. The name of Revan will be spoken on Drummond Cast no more.
It just seems like a waste.
Better to snuff out the plague than to let it spread. Leave me now. It is time to put Darth Charnas' plans into action.
Ah, well.
I love that he gave us a hat. Like, I love that he gave us a hat. Like, you have done well.
It's not even
done amazingly well. Here, have this hat.
It's not better than the one I've got, though.
I know. It's a shit hat as well.
Ah, well, can I just disassemble it or reverse engineer it? No.
Hey, sweet. I got an experience boost. I'm going to apply that right now.
I'm already using the one I got. But man, not enough stuff is reverse engineerable.
Yeah. Well, maybe you don't have the right things to reverse engineer a lot of it.
Perhaps.
I mean, what? I was the armor guy, you were the weapon guy, right? So you'd be reverse engineering weapons.
I suppose.
We don't get a lot of those.
So I only have Return to Lord Zash left. What do you have?
I have Returned to Darth Barris left, and this flashpoint. Oh, wait a minute. Combat proficiencies. I've got a point. Got a point to spend.
Oh yeah. Perhaps I should look into such things. Except I've forgotten the button. Okay. Yes. Yes, it is. Wow. All right. What have we got?
I think we've already been through this area.
We've probably been through all of the areas at this point.
No, there's still one area that I know we haven't been to, and that's probably where we're going next. It's called the Dark Temple.
Tempest.
Everything's fucking just named really badly in this whole system. Let's talk to Barry first.
Oh yeah.
Actually, one second. Sith warrior trainer. Endure pain. And that, and... Alright, excellent. I now have an ability.
Cool.
Force push.
Nice.
Ooh, lovely. Alright.
G'day,
Barry. Wait a minute.
I cannot break him!
Calm down.
Nice lungs you got there.
Mind your tongue, or I will cut it out!
Okay, I'm officially scared.
This is impossible. An unknown power must be shielding this man, which only confirms my suspicions. This Republic agent is the key to unlocking the threat we face. I must harness my rage and frustration. They will lead me to an answer.
Trust your feelings, Master.
The minion advises the master. Very good. You'll demonstrate your progress.
He calmed down fast.
The word has spread that Lord Grathan is incensed at the slaying of his secret son. I take it that was your handiwork?
I'm still feeding off the adrenaline.
Let it fuel you, my potent agent of darkness. I haven't heard from Dreikel Ball, my agent in Grathan's camp. He's missed a scheduled communication. Let me guess. He gave you trouble, did he?
He left me no choice, Master. I had to kill him.
No matter. He fulfilled his primary purpose. Every Sith must attempt to orchestrate his own promotion. Now, back to my prisoner. There's one last possibility to break him. I thought it impossible, but perhaps there's a small chance you could pull it off. Over a millennium past, the Emperor claimed Drummond Cass and made the Dark Temple the epicenter of Dark Force energy. In the bowels of the temple, he conducted horrifying experiments that drained the knowledge and life essence from all the greatest Sith Lords of the time.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
I'm sure that he would be relieved to hear that you approve. The Emperor created a device called the Ravager that ate his victims' minds and delivered to him their greatest secrets. No one could withstand the Ravager's intrusion. Even the strongest Sith Lords of the Empire confessed whatever the Emperor craved.
We must have this thing.
Let me guess, you want me to get the Ravager?
It may be my only chance to break this Republic worm. The Emperor keeps the Ravager hidden in the Dark Temple, which has, in his absence, become a death trap. There's a good chance the horrors that await you will be too severe, but it's worth your life to me. The legends describe a secret chamber in the depths of the Dark Temple where the Ravager was encased. You'll know the device by its inscription. Be swift, apprentice.
I love that particular thing. Just all of that.
Standing on the desk.
Barris is... Yeah, so am I. I love Barris. He's really good. Hey, I got a new chest piece. That actually makes me look Sith for freaking once. I love that. Just
Alright, now to see Lord Zash. Alright. Ready for this? Yeah. Good,
yeah.
Good. Zash!
By the way, this is when it gets weird for you.
Not a moment too soon, apprentice. Tell me we were successful. Tell me you have the tech we need to destroy Scotia.
I have the prototype.
Fantastic. Magnificent. Perfect. Then the time to do the deed is now. Scotia is in his chambers as we speak. Be ready. Even with the power you have over him, he will be a frightful sight. Set your nerves of cortosis. Turn your fear into hatred. Remember, Scotia stands between us and glory.
Let's get to the killing.
Good. Now listen closely. This is how you will kill Scotia. The relic you found under the Colossus is the key to Scotia's power over his Trandoshan bodyguards. Go to Scotia's chambers and show them the relic. The Trandoshans should stand down, or attack him or something. The confusion should be enough. This is the first step.
Then I use the anti-cyborg prototype to disable him, right?
Exactly. With the bodyguards gone, you can get close enough to Scotia to use the prototype you stole from Graffin's. But be mindful. Scotia may be more machine than man, but he's no weakling in the Force. Killing him will still be a challenge.
It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't.
I wish I could be there to see the contortions on Scotia's malformed face when you destroy him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm due to make an appearance at a party in the Nexus Room Cantina. Meet me there when you're done.
Buy me a drink. Keep it for me.
That way she has full deniability for what you do.
Oh yeah.
And dear God, what you do is glorious.
Alright, I have a new thing. Ooh, bottoms. And they're really not any better. They're no better.
Aw.
Man.
Do they look better?
Ah,
Remember,
maybe.
always go with appearance.
Nah.
Alright, this should be your... Where'd it go? Yeah, this should be your thing.
Yep, I'm heading that out. Wait, speed of time. Oh, I can't mount here. In unison as well. It's like you guys have rehearsed it. How did you do that?
There's a thing on my legacy called Companion Dance.
Ah, you should, like, enter the Sith talent contest.
Hello, Scotia.
I see. Nothing yet. What makes this slave so bold as to enter my chambers? Tell me, slave.
Simon
Are
Templeman
you
again.
insane, or do you have a death wish?
I'm insane. I don't get to answer. My guy's just staring there blankly, not doing anything. No options are coming up for me to answer.
Press escape. Press escape.
Done. Nothing happened.
Oh dear. Well, you're lagging on voice for me, so you're probably lagging pretty badly in the game.
Curious. I'm not downloading or anything. My guy's still just standing there. Well, this is gripping footage. Am I gonna have to Alt F4
Gripping
or something?
footage. I think you might have to.
Alright, folks, I'll be back sharpish.
I have left the instance.
Yeah. We'll be back soon.
Oh,
Please
dear.
wait.
Right. Where the fuck are you?
Look up. Over here! Look in the direction of Kemval, and then up a bit.
Oh, hi.
Hello!
How did you manage to do with that?
Just Skyrimming it. Continue jumping until I managed. Woohoo!
Nice. Yahoo!
Alright.
Let's go. In
Okay,
here.
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed it works this time. Time for Heisenberg's uncertainty principle.
Hello, Scotia. I'm going to sit on his desk so I can get comfortable. I mean, we might be here for a while, so, you know, I think I'll just sit here and have a nice friendly chat with him. Oh, no. Oh, I can see what he says this
I
time.
see.
Yay!
The subs didn't turn up last time.
Nothing yet. What makes this slave so bold as to enter my chambers? Tell me, slave, are you insane, or do you have a death wish?
Don't try to out-dramatic me, Scotia. I trained at RADA for the dramatic acting. Fuck off.
I've been asked to kill you, and I hate to disappoint.
Skisk. Kill him.
I believe this belongs to you.
Well,
That was easy.
Clever. Zash must have stayed up many a night to think of that one. I suppose you'll be sending my bodyguards away now, or maybe you'll order them to kill me.
Nah.
I don't need you. Go home and take your relic.
oh shit.
I knew he was going to beat them, so I didn't see any point. I'd much rather have them owe me. But never mind.
They're not owing anyone now.
Shouldn't have done that. The bodyguards, they're nothing. Show. But you subverted my authority, took my slaves from me, and that makes me angry. And killing you will be over too soon.
Alright.
No. I think you're going to have to suffer first.
I can't remember if I have to manually
Hit him with the
trigger-
beam! Hit him with the beam!
Alright, give me a minute. I need to find it in my inventory. Mission items.
Actually, don't even bother. Don't even bother.
Cyber neutralizer. Yeah,
Don't
fuck
even
you.
bother, man. Look at him. He's almost dead already.
Ah, it's fine. I just want to show off how kick-ass I am with all the different tools I have. Twat.
Is this? Ah, did you... Zash! Zash! You've killed me!
No.
Don't blame Zash. This is all me.
Mindless. You don't know what Zash can do. Think of how many years she must have spent plotting my death. She will kill you, just like she's killed me.
If that day comes, I'll be ready for her.
Glorious.
Alright, now we have to go talk to Zash.
Oh, I can't loot anything from him. Come on.
No. I know.
If we can get credits out of the stomach of a fucking reptile, I think I can at least take the dude's wallet.
Or at least, like, for fuck's sake, it's like he's got a lightsaber and armor on him. We should be able to take that.
Yeah, just take out all the cybernetic parts, sell them, or whatever.
Not even that, just take the goddamn lightsaber he has on him.
Yeah, I'd have a
Wouldn't
collection.
be that hard.
I'd be flinging them all around me with telekinesis.
Yep. By the way, this whole section is where the sorcerer story starts getting a little bonkers.
I like a bit of bunkers.
And by little, I mean a lot, and then it gets just a little bonkers off the... Seriously, it's just magical. Dude, over this way.
I don't know. Just checking out the scenery.
Hi!
Oh, motherfucker! It's
I
alright.
knew that it happened, like, just there.
Jesus, Vet, you're gonna break your back. I know, she's vanished. I'm envious of all these people's ability to do stealth stuff and me not. Oh, Campbell, get on here. There we go.
When I do the Sith Inquisitor story, I'm actually thinking of being the Sith Shadow, so I can do the stealth stuff, because that stuff, I've never done it before, and it does look cool. And I was a Sith Sorcerer for my playthrough of it, so I might as well be something different.
Did you get a chance to come in there?
Yes.
Good, good.
Well, when I'd heard she'd taken up with a Mandalorian, I was scandalized. Just scandalized.
A Mandalorian? Does nobody value Sith blood these days?
I know. Don't you think so, Zash?
Iblesis Amin's Waiheis fools. Gawendida seek from Tauhans.
I'm sorry. Will you excuse me? I need to have a quick chat with my apprentice.
If you must. Now, as I was saying.
Thank the Emperor you've arrived. It doesn't matter how much one drinks. These parties are just dull, 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 dull. I hope you've come to cheer me up.
I have dismantled the machine.
He's dead then? Excellent. You have performed magnificently, apprentice. None of this would have been possible without you.
Oh, you got a call.
Lord Zash.
Darth Thanaton, I'm honored.
You going to introduce me?
Sorry, I'll just be a minute. Don't go anywhere. I have some further instructions for you. As I said, my lord, I'm honored. But why call me?
You have nerve, Zash. Nerve.
The exact same voice actor.
You smarter.
With all respect, Darth Thanaton, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play ignorant with me, Zash. Scotia's dead, and you killed him.
Scotia? Dead? That's the first I've heard of it. When did this happen?
Just now, Zash, and you know it. What did you expect to gain? His position? His title? You know it doesn't work that way. Where's your discretion?
Discretion? I've been at this party for ages. I may have had a little much to drink, but I'm fairly certain I haven't murdered anyone. Though I have always fancied Scotia's chambers. So much more shelf space.
Zash, I don't want to have this conversation by hollow. Report to my chambers immediately.
Yes, Darth Anaton. It'll be my pleasure.
Beautiful.
Oh, well.
Looks like you have a meeting to get to.
Give me time to talk to Thanaton and then meet me in Darth Scotia's chambers. And don't worry, you've played your part, now it's time for me to play mine. We did it, apprentice.
Well, I did it. Really.
Yeah, let's be blunt here, we did all the work.
Yep. No worries, we'll get our compensation later.
Yeah, much later.
Yep, we'll get our own Star Destroyer, we'll turn it into a party wagon. It'll be grand.
Why bother with a Star Destroyer, though?
What do you mean?
Well, why bother with one?
Well, you want to have somewhere to have parties, and you can move the party bus.
Get a literal space station and have Edinburgh come to you. I mean, for goodness sake, man.
We
will be Darth!
Yeah, but
Darth
space
deserve to be waited upon.
Yeah, and we will in our Star Destroyer. Space stations are hard to move, man. If anyone comes invading, we can't just shift it out the way and disappear. Plus, I like the sort of sleek sexiness of a Star Destroyer. It's all triangle-y and sleek and pointy.
Yeah, good point.
Right.
I don't think they are in this timeline, though. Because remember, all the little Star Destroyer stuff around here is very... not.
Well, the Starforge built something very similar, and they were used by the Sith when Raven was kicking about.
Oh, good point.
It may very well have been the precursor.
Probably, but then again, you have to remember that the Star Wars universe, for better or worse, has been in technological stagnation for several thousand years, if not tens of thousands of years.
True that. Oh man, why doesn't it let me have my own around here? Lame. Alright, to Scotia's chambers.
Hello,
Ooh, dear.
lords.
What the hell?
There he is. It's Lord Zash's apprentice. Surely he knows.
He wouldn't tell us if he did.
Warbain's Brigan Iswis Buidan.
Still, it doesn't hurt to ask, does it?
Colonel, let it rest.
I will not let it rest. Everyone knows Lord Zash was at the party when Scotia was killed, and yet everyone knows she killed him. She somehow devised a way of being in two places at once. If I let it rest, we'll all be dead.
That's not fear I smell, is it?
No, of course not. But one must be ever vigilant on Drummond Castle so that your enemies don't gain an advantage.
Maybe you shouldn't talk so much, then.
But I must know. Please, you must tell me. How did Zash kill Darth Scotia?
Can I wind him up? I kind of want to tease him a bit and wind him up, but I don't want to say I did it. Now, my options are she didn't, I did it, and it's a long story. So I'm just going to go with that.
It's a long story.
Clearly he's not saying anything, Colonel. Let it rest.
Nah.
Fine, then. Fine. But I'm warning you, Calaveras. Lord Zash is becoming too powerful too quickly. Since when has anyone in the history of the Sith committed a murder so brazenly, yet made it appear that she was somewhere else the entire time? It's enough to wake the Emperor, I tell you.
Well, there you go. I think silence is preferable, really.
I would have gone, well, it's a long story.
If I could have been more specific and wind him up with like a really absurd tale, I would have totally gone for that. But it didn't seem.
What I personally can't wait for is like the AI level stuff, like you see in like animes, like Log Horizon for games. Because I really want that purely so that you have a bit more leeway and you can actually lie and do things, as opposed to preset conversations.
Perfect timing, apprentice. I just met with that insufferable Thanaton, and I have good news.
How did your meeting go?
You would have been proud of me. I went into a reprimand, but I emerged a Darth.
You've certainly earned it.
I did more than you realize. Nevertheless, what's important is that we are finally free to act. Remember the map you found on Korriban that pointed us to the power of Tulak Horde? The first piece of that artifact, that power, is here on Drummond Castle. This piece is in the deepest chamber of the Dark Temple. Scotia always hoarded the key to the chamber like a Hutt hoards his credits. Now I have Scotia's title, his chambers, his research, and his key. He always said I would enter the Dark Temple over his rusting corpse. However, I won't be the one to go into the Dark Temple. You will.
As expected.
Why me?
Before I went to Korriban to choose an apprentice, a furious apparition awakened in the Dark Temple, implacable in its anger, murdering all who trespassed on the innermost chamber. But I had a dream. An apprentice of low origin humbled himself before the apparition, pacifying it. That's why you and your peers were singled out.
I always knew I was special.
You've been a far more capable apprentice than I ever hoped. But for this task, you must put aside your pride. You must go into the temple and face the apparition. And when you do, I believe that your humility will be the key. Still, I want you to know, I'm not certain you're the one from my dream. I fear I may be sending you to your death.
You're a Sith. Start acting like one.
You're right. You retrieved the holocron from Korriban when no one else could. If that's not proof of your destiny, I don't know what is. Tulak Hold's power awaits us both. We must not lose sight of this goal. Use this glyph to enter the innermost chamber of the Dark Temple. Humble yourself before the apparition, and bring back the piece of the artifact.
Sai galut saira, iswis us ulf bendan, ja atnam, in puidangarja.
Thank you, Cam.
Well, ghosts are the force, so just eat them, Cam.
Right, so let's have a look at this new stuff, see what I've got myself. It's like a torso thing. What's that? Oh, yeah, that's actually better than what I've got. So, let's mount that. Can I reverse engineer any of this? Nope, predictably enough.
No, it's not weapons, dude. You're a weapons person, remember?
Yeah, I'm sure I can just rip a bit of cloth off. Never mind.
True that.
Turn it into curtains later. For that apartment I bought and then forgot about immediately.
To be fair, everyone forgets about that frickin' apartment, so they're all just nah.
So I take it I'm going to this dark valley the same as you now.
Yep.
Okay, let's hop to it then.
Now then, here's the problem though, we have to walk there, because there's a thing on the way we need to get.
Okay. Ooh, that's a big ass speeder. Alright.
Right, so what we want to do is we want to go to Cast City Expansion Speeder, which is down and to the left.
Okie dokie. I'm just about at the speeder. Right.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.